I like to keep an open mind when it comes to fashion, and I've learnt to never say never when it comes to wearing something that I don't currently like. And who knows, maybe I'll go through a phase where I only wear the items on this list, but right now, these are my least favourite fashion trends to have ever hit the fashion scene. If you like any of the items on this list, don't stop wearing them just because of my opinion. That's all this is, it's my opinion, and everyone's got their own taste. Fashion would be really boring if we all loved the exact same things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please do leave it a like. And now that's all out the way, let's get into the worst fashion trends. So the first item on the list is super skinny jeans. So I used to wear super skinny jeans back in the day, and I absolutely loved them. And the men's section, it never had tight enough jeans, so I used to buy all of mine from the women's section. These days, I think super skinny jeans where you leave nothing to the imagination is just too much. Fair enough if you've been hitting the gym hard and you want to show off your muscles, but you can wear a pair of shorts for that. When your jeans are so restrictive where you can see absolutely everything, it's just not a great look in my opinion. If you like a more fitted jean and you want my opinion, then I'd opt for a slim fitting jean instead. I think they look a lot more flattering, they're a lot more versatile, and they're more likely to stand the test of time. Now this next one is going to cause a bit of a divide, but it's chunky sneakers. Now there's some chunky sneakers out there that I don't mind that much, but what I'm talking about here is those Balenciagas, those big chunky Balenciagas, or anything on a similar scale. I've just never liked the look of them. And to be honest with you, I don't really like the way they look on anyone. Maybe you're the exception and I haven't seen you in them yet, but yeah, it's just not my thing. But that being said, I don't think people should stop wearing these. It's nice that people enjoy them, but I'm just not one of them. So the next trend we've got is distressed denim. Now when I say distressed denim, I don't mean a bit of distressing because I actually really like that, but I mean massive rips, massive holes in your jeans. That's the kind of distressing I'm talking about. And if you pair this trend up with super skinny jeans, you get something even worse in my opinion. I think if you want to show off your legs, put a pair of shorts on instead and show off your legs in all their glory. But I don't know what it is about this one. Maybe it's because it looks really scruffy in a really unnatural way, so it just kind of seems a little bit pointless. But let me know your thoughts on this one. Now I'm not sure if this next one is just a UK thing, but it's salmon or mustard coloured trousers. Now in my opinion, these trousers have always looked hideous, and they're normally worn by people who go on about how much money they've got, how many Bentleys and Rolls Royces they've got, and that's not my thing. They normally either pair these with a Ralph Lauren shirt tucked in, a padded sleeveless gilet, or tweed. Now I've got nothing against Ralph Lauren shirts or a padded gilet, but when it's paired with these trousers, it's not a great look. And although I said at the start of the video you should never say never, I feel pretty confident in saying I don't think I'll wear these. But never say never. So the next one we've got are longline tops. Now I can say I used to partake in this trend and I used to absolutely love it. I'd always wear a longline t-shirt under my hoodies and sweatshirts and I thought it was a great look. And to be honest, I think it had its place. I remember when I got heavily into fashion, Represent were doing a lot of this back in the day, and they were like my go-to brand for this style. But even though I liked longline tees, I never really got into the longline hoodies or longline sweatshirts. I always thought they looked a bit weird. I think these days the longline trend looks a little bit dated, but then again, Fear of God sometimes still do it really well. And also, I think this trend will definitely come back around again, and maybe we'll all like it again. Maybe I'll be a bit too old for this trend when it comes back, who knows. But these days, you can never go wrong with a regular fitting tee. They'll always be on trend. But if you do want something a little bit bigger and oversized, then opt for a relaxed fit or something with a more boxy fit instead. So we've got another trend next that I used to partake in back in the day, and it's really long beanies. Now these beanies always looked like they were about to fall off the back of your head. I didn't have long hair at the time, so there was nothing filling the gap, so pretty pointless really. These days I have seen some people wearing them, but not so much. But I think you'd be better off with a chunky knit beanie instead that rolls over, or a fisherman beanie. They give off a better look, and they're far less likely to fall off your head too, which is always a bonus. The next trend, I'm not even sure this one was a trend, but it's leather trousers. Some people still wear them to this day, and I've never liked them. Now, I know Ross from Friends got a pair of these, and he absolutely loved them to start with, but by the end of the episode, even he was sick of them. They look so uncomfortable, they're gonna make your legs sweat, And in my opinion, they don't give off a great look either. I think unless you're a famous musician, or you're David Tennant, or you're going to ride a motorbike, I don't see the point in these. The next one we've got are Crocs. Now I know Crocs are really in right now, and who knows, maybe in a few months' time I'll be wearing a pair myself. But right now I can't get behind them. But just to let you know, I did feel this way about Birkenstocks a few years ago, and now I do own a pair. Now I'm aware Crocs are great for chefs, they're great in the kitchen, they're a very comfortable shoe, but outside of the kitchen, I don't think they give off a great look. I think a pair of Birkenstocks or a pair of slides are a much better option, but that's just my opinion. If you like wearing your Crocs, you crack on. I just won't be joining you. Yet. The next one is another really popular thing at the moment, and it's oversized suits. Now there's definitely people out there who can make an oversized suit look really good, but there's not that many people who can do it well in my opinion. For me, it's just something that doesn't suit my style, and to be honest with you, it's something I've never really wanted to try. I feel there's a really fine line in looking good in an oversized suit, or looking like you're just borrowing your dad's suit. If you can pull one of these off, then that's great. But as boring as it sounds, I much prefer a tailored suit that fits me well. The next one we've got are 90s baggy jeans. And again, there's definitely people out there who can pull these off well, but it's not really a look that I like. I'm actually starting to get back into the more fitted looks again. I still do like a relaxed fit and a slightly oversized fit from time to time to mix things up, but I'm always drawn back to the more fitted look. And like I've said a few times now in the video, never say never, but this is another one that I'd be very surprised to see in my wardrobe again. So that's my list of the worst trends to ever hit the fashion scene, but let me know some of yours. If you liked this video, please do leave it a like. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you later.